Hello, and welcome to the first Scratch tutorial. We are going to be creating a very simple program that changes the costume, as it's called, and has a small effect when you press a button. So the first thing we're going to want to do is to have something cause a change. And to do that, you want to go up to Control, and the block that you want is when space key pressed. And so you can choose a lot of different buttons, but for this case, we're just going to use space. And so basically what this does is if you press the space key, it will cause that block to do what's below it. So the next one is we want it to wait for a little bit. So the wait block has it stop and count down until, or have it stop and wait for however long you want. So in this case, we'll do 1/10 of a second, which is 0.1 seconds. So we want it to now change the costume. So before we do that, costumes are up here, and they are basically different ways of looking at your sprite. So right here I just edited a sprite so that it added yay. So that's pre-done, but if I wanted, you can just draw out your image. And so we're waiting 1 second, but we want to go to the next costume. So if we go to Looks, go to Next Costume, and drag it on over. And when you do that, you're going to want to wait again. So this time we're going to want to wait a little bit longer. Let's say ½ second, which is 0.5 seconds. And I want to go back to the original costume. So I'll say next costume. So what does the script do? Well, you can hit the space key and it will do what the script tells it, but I want to explain what it does. So when space key pressed, that's pretty self-explanatory. If you press the space key, it will do the thing below it, which is wait 0.1 seconds, or wait 1/10 of a second. After 1/10 of a second has passed, it'll do the next command, which is next costume. Next costume goes from the current costume to the next costume, or the costume that is after it. In this case, yay. And then you wait a ½ second, or 0.5 seconds right here, and go to the next costume. So, as I said, you can press the space key if you want to see what happens when you go, what the script does. But you can also just double click on the script and it will run. So that is a very simple script that you can do with one button and a makey with Scratch. Thank you.